You guys already know what time it is. It's your boy Hood Mexican. Go ahead and kill the intro, homeboy.
This is one Hood Mexican you do want to listen to, sucker.
And welcome guys back to the second episode of the Hood Mexican Show. I want to say thank you to everybody for tuning back in. Second episode, so let's get it. I want to say thank you. I got really good feedback from the first episode, so let's keep this going. First things first, I want to get thank you for everybody that commented on the last video. Should be popping up somewhere here. Some of the feedback with parents talking about boycott Disney, which is crazy because some parents did actually boycott Disney. And then, the whole thing with the Nosabo Kid, actually had a person that kept talking to me that, they are in Mexico and their Spanish was not that good, and they realized that they were a Nosabo Kid, and it was a crazy experience, for them. So let's get started with the news. 4th of July just passed by. If you guys hear fireworks in the background, it's my neighbors. They're still celebrating, even though it's been, a few days after the 4th of July. But the first thing is this video I want to show you guys. Go ahead and roll the clip. You guys could see that everybody got cleared out the water, and luckily the kid was found. This happened in Chicago, I believe. But story time about that. When I was 14, I went out with friends of family. Well, they were my uncle's compadres. They invited me to go to the lake after the day of 4th of July, because their son was about the same age as me. So we went over there to the lake, and they asked me if I knew how to swim. And I said, yeah, I know how to swim. I lie. I don't know how to freaking swim. I'm gonna be honest. So I ended up jumping in the water, and I got a leg cramp while I was in the water, and the current started dragging me out to where the guy that I was with, he tried to help me out. He couldn't do it because I was freaking out and I was drowning him. So he got out, went in, asked for help. I was giving up on life. I thought I was gonna die. True story. They ended up making a human chain and dragging me out of the water. And that was crazy. I think by the time that I got out of the water, everything like went in slow motion. That's the best way I can describe it. Like you freeze a movie and it goes into like slow type of shit. And that's what happened to me. Everything was slow, and after a while the lifeguard came over and they're like, are you fine? I'm like, yeah, I'm good now. I almost died, but yeah, I'm good now. Figure I share that story with you guys. I haven't really told it to a lot of people, but I'm glad he was okay, and I'm okay too. I'm still here. Also, it's 4th of July. Your boy was invited to be in the parade in Griffin, Indiana. I took out the Charlie. I was driving, throwing candy, so I was not able to take so many pictures of it. There's some over here. Big shout out to the car club, Northwest Indiana Mopart. I'm from Illinois, but I rock with them. Been rocking with them since I bought my Challenger, so feels nice to pull out the car, and the kids loving seeing the Deadpool Challenger. It's not the fastest Challenger out there, but I like it. I love the kids' reaction, and that's what it's all about. Putting a smile on kids, make sure that when they see it, they like it, they want to take pictures with it. All in all, it was a great experience, 4th of July. Speaking of 4th of July, I'm from Illinois. I'm from Joliet, which is, about 50 minutes from Highland Park, where the shooting happened. And I want to give a moment of silence for the victims and the families of that terrible tragedy. It's getting out of control. So quick moment of silence for them, praying that the families are good and justice is served. So with that being said, I started looking into it and put some screenshots of some stuff that I found, but I think so far this is the 31st 31st mass shooting that has happened nationwide. And it raises some questions. I don't like to get into politics, but it does raises a lot of questions. When it comes to this, like, one, do we need to be stricter on the gun laws, or is this an issue of mental illness, whatever the case might be? Personally, I don't like to get into that type of thing, but, I was reading on it, and, I found out that, you could be 18 and buy ammo for shotguns and rifles, but you cannot buy no handguns or guns for bullets for handguns. You have to be 21, and it's like, why is there such a big difference? At the end of the day, like, I get it, one is for protection, the other one is more for like shooting, in the wild and stuff like that. But I think they should be the same age, 21. That's just my personal opinion. And also too, do a mental evaluation of the person buying the gun. But that's just me. That's just my 2 cents. What do you guys think? Either way, innocent people are getting hurt. And then this is getting really, really crazy because, it's one of those things that innocent people are dying. And we're still trying to come up with different solutions, and it's like we need to see what the root of the problem is first before we can come up with a solution. That's just me personally, but I'll leave it to that. And then lastly, our last story, I'm gonna play the video, see if you guys figure it out what it is. So
No way! We
I saw that. The dude just grabbed some cake and threw it at the Mona Lisa midday when everybody's watching. I don't know why people are so crazy to do this type of thing, but it just makes me laugh, because it's a masterpiece, whether you like it or not. It's like, you gotta respect the artist. But luckily they caught the guy. I'm thinking he's probably gonna face some charges, but who knows? I mean, this world is just getting crazy and out of hand, so we gotta do what we gotta do, right? Alright guys, so this is gonna be it for today's episode. I wanted to keep it short, sweet, and just kind of keep them rolling to where they're not too big. They're just 5 to 10 minutes long. I don't want to take a lot of time of you guys. I appreciate you guys for the positive feedback, and stay tuned. See what we do with episode 3. Deuces, and don't forget, stay blessed and say no to stress.